I gotta save the files out, but I made a new PNG tuber model today to have for a raid train that we're gonna have next week, so. But yeah. Skip that one. Skip that one too. There we go. Okay. So it's gonna be a lot of file saving now. Also, you guys may have noticed there's some new emotes in the emotes display that I've done. Let me show you guys. I'm not posting them, but since I was okayed to work on them, I'm pretty sure I can share them here. Let's see here. Let me show you guys. But I worked on some emotes for the Unexpectables, and that batch is complete. 23 emotes. 2 of which are static, and the rest are animated. So, they should be up today by the time the game starts, if I remember correctly. I think that's what Monty said. There they are. Here they are. So I'm not posting this until after the stream tonight, so it won't be until the morning, but yeah. We got some new emotes. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm really happy with how they came out. And there are some that, like, I've had to learn how to basically use 3 programs to animate with now, so yeah. And then Monty's feedback and stuff for them, where I've implemented it and whatnot. But yeah, I'm really happy with them. I've put my favorites in the rotation for the emote sample there underneath my art sample, so people can see those. But yeah. I'm thinking about doing a sleeping one of chat, like how I did of work for Monty, and I'm thinking about a thinking one as well, the dot dot dot. But we'd have to see what we'd want to replace if that was the case. So beep 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 beep. But yeah, that's it. That's what I finished. But that was why I was late, because I was doing like live back and forth with Monty, like working on stuff. So yeah. If would be you and you would be bad. No, I'd be bad. Alright, so let's get to saving this file out. Okay, file save as. New folder. Okay. Take us all out. Not the fallout of the Nuka-Cola. And rising. Maybe that's my favorite too. Baby, I love Scooby-Doo. The name of this song, I thought it was going to be a parody of Haul Out the Holly. Yeah, I know, right? I can see that. Haul out the holly. We don't need to be singing Christmas songs this early, though. It's not even Halloween yet. Sent to be a tour de force. Gonna be the main course. "26 layers. And I'm hoping that I can use this as a base and make another outfits and stuff. Human centipede. Thunder, welcome back. Also, you should check Discord. I see that you're not on Discord, Thunder. So. Just. It's changing. And it's leading up. What the fuck is going on? You're ranging. Oh no, you're good. I just want you to check it. So get on there, Thunder. See what I made you. I demand that you do this. I'm glad you like them. You weren't here when I was working on them, so I want to make sure you saw them. Should I give away my money? No. Okay, I need Steam up so I can get PNG Tuber Plus open. Indescribable hour of intimacy. God like me, healing the world with comedy. Okay. Living a literal difference metaphorically. Comedy. A house that's full of smoke, don't panic. Having up you a choke. And in white coats, don't panic. Never tell you a joke. I'm looking at a time like this. Eating toast, having a stroke, or looking your toast. Love smoke, don't panic. Call me up and tell you a joke. Right men's dressed in white coats, don't panic. I'll tell you a joke. Time like this. I'm going to be funny. Should I give away my money? No. I gotta do. A literal difference metaphorically. Now I'm back at my feet. Comedy. Nope, that's not what I wanted to link it to. Here we go. Okay. This, I want to link to this, though. There we go. Okay. Who lights up the room? Okay. I don't know what 14 was. Oh, okay. This is why. Mostly Brian's gay. Brian's gay. Get him instead. Nobody knows. Particle Man. Does he even totally worthless? There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. Total jerk. Recently, clean and sample drain. On a need to know basis. Alright, let's save what I've got so far. Well, go mission. It's my dossier. Need stabilized, stabilized. Looking further with your guys. There we go. Alright. One more, please. Boop. Okay. So let's save. Save. Alright. Let's exit out of this. So you guys can see the eyes move when I talk. Alright, now we need to start actually rigging everything. LLY, then you'll see why the hall is here for y'all. Yay! Yep. Pop. Alright. So. I have put everything clipped to this part. So. Let's see what we can get going. I apparently did not clip the head to the base. There we go. Okay, now I have. Okay. So, everything should move. The eyes are not. Neither is the hair clip, so let me... Okay. Hair clip needs to be linked. Boop. Also, glasses need to be moved forward, apparently. Click off the switch. Ignite the night in pitch. That one's the one that's not. And then I think the blink one is not. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Nope, okay. Hair thing is still not clipped either. There we go. Okay, so now that should be... Oh, I'm not doing the right one. Sorry, hang on. Alright, so everything should be clipped to this. Yep, okay, so we're good on that. So let's do slight movement in general. Aston Puppet Show. Twice that. A marionette quintet. Alright. To give you all I had. I gotta get this up. Okay. Well, let's see here. There we go. Hold O and then WASD. So, O. So what I want to do is move this point down here for this one. So it's rotational drag. Ba ba ba. That is not what I wanted to be doing this one. This is the one I wanted. You want to do this. How much is... Burp. Burp, burp, burp. No, okay. So I want... No, this isn't the thing I wanted. This isn't the thing I wanted. Okay. I don't know why it's got this box now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of that. What is the layer number? Look at my enormous penis. What? I don't know this song. I don't know what you're talking about. So I think part of this is I want to have some kind of... Here we go. I want to have some kind of bounce force. But I need bounce... Whoa! Okay. There we go. But I need bounce gravity as well. So, like... things don't just go flying off like you saw it trying to do. Pop! Pop! Mop! Mop. Okay, so let's... Wah! Yeah. So don't... Not that much. Another place where it counts. Bop! Hello! Nomi Superheroes, thank you so much for the follow, and also welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. We're currently working on a PNG tuber that I will be using next week. Okay. Everything is going my way. So we don't want to have the rotational drag that much. We want to have a little bit of squash, maybe? Up. Okay, we need to have some kind of gravity. Bop. Bop. Maybe that much? That doesn't seem bad. There's a little bit of bounce. Currently drawing art before going to school. Nice. Drawing streamers as superheroes right now. Very cool, very cool. Ba, 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 ba. Let's turn that down just a tiny bit. Not that much. Let's do 30. Yeah, I think that's good. But how much bounce gravity do we want? If we have a bunch of bounce gravity... Bop! Let's do 50. 50 and 30. That seems good. Okay. So we don't want to do as much squash. A little bit of squash isn't bad. I think... There we go. That's the rotation I want. Do we want to do like that? Yeah. Okay. Misplace the ring. How do we know where they are? Jittery. There we go. Alright. That it's up your butthole. There we go. Oh no, not rotational. I mean, like, a little bit of rotation isn't bad for that, I don't think. Honestly. Let's try that. There we go. Now that's... now it's tied to that. Let's maybe have it like 1. There we go. There we go. Okay. Little sounds. Oh. Okay. We do a little bit of squash. Get out of it. King faces. Well, look who's inside again. Yeah. Yeah, I like it pretty good, honestly. Can we do a little bit of rotational drag, but I think maybe we limit it that way. Yeah, there we go. Maybe a little less drag because of that, though. There we go, okay. Yay! Yeah, I like this program. It's definitely an interesting program to learn. So, there we go. I want to do a good amount of squish on the tassel things, though. Rebecca. How much did I do on this one? Okay. There we go. And then this also needs to have its thing. But I'm only gonna have it drag. Ready with all cheeses and meats. Let's see here. Maybe we do about 4. Yeah. Okay, that's good. We want... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's not good. I forgot that that's what happens. So let me unlink this for now. Actually, yeah, we'll just link it to the back. That's fine. That's fine. Link here. Okay, so I want to do a little bit of squish. Like, there we go. That way the hoodie, like, moves a little bit when I talk too. There we go. And then the hood back is, linked. There we go. Yeah! I like that. Alright, we want to add a little bit of rotation, I think, on the ears. Oh, I need to move the spots up to them now. Hang on. Alright, rotational drag. I just want a little bit of movement on them. Probably a little bit of squish too, just to be cheeky. Alright, there we go. Yeah! Do we want to add just a tiny bit of squish to the back thing? Yeah. Though, that makes it all kind of jittery. So maybe not. No squish for the back, because I did not start with that. Though, maybe a little squish for the front of the hood. That would, front of the hoodie too. There we go. Alright. Let's file save this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's what happens when you start messing with stuff. Alright. File save. Alright. I'm gonna go out of here. So let's do a little less bounce force. Yeah. No bounce gravity? No, we definitely need bounce gravity. How about 15 bounce gravity? We need a little bit more than that. How about 20? 30? 30. Ah, yeah, 30 looks good. Just enough movement to see that the character is moving. Though, there's a bit of jittering with the hood. So let's figure out what that is. Is it because I did negative squash? Probably. Yeah, that's what happened. It's because I did negative squash. Wait, what's connected to it? Oh, the shoulders are connected to it. Oh, that's another reason. Okay, that's fine. Okay. It's because I had done negative squash with the hood linked to the shoulders. Okay. Alright. I think this is good. So let's file save. And then, let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to close this part of it. Nope. Nope. Okay. And then I want to do... I need to switch the... Here we go. A little sneak peek for you guys of what's coming up. Oh, also, I guess I have stuff on my desk. Huh? Chat. So this one's... Okay, is it this game capture? Where is it? Where? Alright, hang on. Okay. Alright. So it'll be like this. Yeah. Everything you know is wrong. Alright. Haha! There's a little sneak peek of next Friday's hand cam setup for you guys. My desk is so messy. Alright, let me go back to working the Twitch art. There we go. Okay. So yeah. So with that, I think my PNG tuber model is finished. The next thing I would want to do is record a little video. So let me do that really quick. Let me pause the music, and then video shooting. There we go. Okay, that's one PNG tuber. There we go. Okay. Yay. Okay. And then I want to do, where's PNG 2 plus? Let's get that a little more centered. I'll make it just a tiny bit bigger. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to record a little video. I'm going to be yapping. Yeah. Actually, I think what I might do, because this is going to be one that I end up using outside of Halloween, I'm going to take the clip off for right now, just to do the recording. Alright, let's record. Bop. Hello, I am talking. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. This is a PNG tuber. All of what I'm saying will be taken out of the recording. So, doesn't really matter. I'm just doing this to show the movements of the character. Yay. PNG tuber. Plus. Woo! I guess I could make this into a vertical video if I really wanted to as well. But yeah. Alright, that was it. Let's go back to arting. Let me turn music back on.